Hey everybody, it's Nomir again. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Alright, so off screen I replenished arrows. I got these two battlefields down to one, and I went and picked up a couple more seeds out of the bone dungeon. Now, I want to apologize to everyone. I know the sound quality sucks. I mean, my phone has a really horrible mic on it. My headphones aren't that great. The only thing quality out of my hardware, in my opinion, is the MOGA Hero Power controller that I am using. Uh, there's actually a link in the description to Amazon to check on the specs and how to buy it or another controller in the MOGA Hero line. So okay, so I didn't get anything out of either of those, which that's cool. But yeah, so y'all can go check out that. This is Falls Basin. See, let's push this out of our way. This is probably the first puzzle element of this game. I mean, the puzzles are quite simple. So, yeah, we're going to push that there. Um, I've also went through and I've added some of our, I've added videos, links to other YouTubers that, videos talking about Final Fantasy Mystic Quest or playing Mystic Quest in in the description of my other videos, as well as I will be putting one in the description of this. Again, with the link to check out the MOGA Bluetooth controllers on Amazon. Uh, One of the reasons why I'm doing these videos is because other players like this are part of why I do this. I mean, I enjoy watching them. I enjoy hearing their stories, and I thought maybe some people might enjoy hearing my stories and watching me play the games that I enjoyed. Also, a lot of people will have varying opinions of a game compared to me. You may even find me play games that I'm not fond of or blatantly don't like. Uh, Mystic Quest is one of those games that personally I enjoy, and most people dislike it. Which I've said that countless times before. So with that, I want to give people access to other opinions, as well as people that are able to tell you what I've told you, but they have documentation they can show you to back it up. I mean, I don't have a lot of equipment, so everything that you're watching is recorded in one take. There is no editing to my videos at all. Now, technically, uh, technically I can skip this area here, but I don't know if there's anything important over here that I might need. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and go through this like it's supposed to be done rather than skipping it. Now, the video that's going to be linked on this one uh, is a speed run, but it is a speed run race by 4 people. And the reason I'm applying this one in particular is I actually learned a speedrun technique while watching it. And though personally I'm not a speedrunner, I think you lose a lot of the experience by speedrunning. There are plenty of people that enjoy it, and they make speedrunning look interesting. But as you know, I like doing a lot of my grinding in the bone dungeon off camera, and I actually learned a technique coming out of the bone dungeon watching this video. The where you can at the beginning of the dungeon, you've got that the moving sand that'll push you straight up, and when you're coming out you have to go around the sides. I learned a speedrun technique that allows that you essentially jump back across all of that moving sand. It takes some practice to master, and I was trying to do it on with I was trying to do it on here with a 4x speed, because it's the way that I run the grinding, just so I can get it out of the way with how easy this game is. So so it's taking me a little bit more time to master. But I wish I had the equipment to do this with other YouTubers or with my friends, what few friends that I have. But unfortunately, I don't have that kind of equipment. I know having extra people to talk to could make this more interesting, because then they could also apply their own stories and experiences with this. Well, okay, yeah. And for those that have not quite realized this, the our status elements are the easiest way to forget what you are doing. I mean, like, as easy as this game is, especially if you take the time to grind, this status elements make this so easy to lose. And like, this is one of those bosses. I mean, it's not even an official boss. It's kind of a mini boss, and it can be one of the most difficult aspects of this game. Okay. Oh, right. He doesn't actually take damage while they're on the field. Oh, well, we got him. Alright. There we go. I don't, wait. I don't think her thunder does more damage, but I might be wrong. Oh wow, yeah, okay, her thunder does a lot more damage. That's now the way that this crab falls apart. The only reason that I find I can understand it is because this is a snow crab. But if I remember correctly, there are other types of crabs later in the game. They have the exact same sprite. They just are different palettes to account for their different palettes to account for different types. You can use explosives. Right here is how to use a jumbo bomb. Alright, I learned to use the jumbo bomb. So, now I've got a stronger... Oh, crap. Yeah, I just hit my quick load, and I have to go through the entire fight again. Yeah, I've got the, this controller has R2, yeah, it has the, R2 and, L2 buttons attached to it. So, and I've got, since I don't have to use those two shoulder buttons, I actually have one set to quick save and one set to quick load, and I accidentally hit my quick load button. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, and as I said earlier, this is all one continuous recording. I have no kind of editing equipment. I mean, I'm sure I could get something that's half decent on my phone, but I don't trust that I have the space to accommodate that. Because, I mean, I run several other things on my out of my phone, and it would end up being a large cycle of delete this app, install this app, now delete that app and reinstall this one to be able to handle editing my videos. I mean, I know there's a little bit of tools in the YouTube Studio app, but I'm still trying to learn how that works. So, yeah, let's go ahead and quick save that. So, before we even jump into this, so... yeah, that way I don't have to do that again. Okay, so we are completed the Falls Basin. Going to throw out some healing. I will deal with that next video. Let's go ahead and get through here. Now, there are some puzzle elements in here. I see a switch in the statue, but I can't reach it. Let's push it with something. Alright, so we finally have use for that. Now, I don't remember my way around here. Like, it's been a while since I've had to play this area. Because, right, this is the area with the invisible, enemies. So, let's see how these jumbo bombs do. Oh, that's about twice as much damage as the previous one. Now, yeah, without, there is an item I have to get in here, I believe, called a, I think it's a magic mirror that will allow me to see all of these enemies. I mean, I think officially they're just invisible, and that, there we go. Alright, I think it's automated, so so yeah, everything's already visible now. So, glad we got that quickly. I mean, so if at all possible to avoid an enemy, I can make a point to do that now. I don't know how far I'm going to get in here before we hit the 20-minute mark, but I'm going to go as far as I can. and then whenever I get, and then while I'm off screen, I'll go clear that out again. Go clear that battlefield, and we'll make our way through here. Which that time it'll be a lot easier coming through here because I'll know where I'm going. At least up to the point that we were at in the first place, I'll know where I'm going. Okay, so I know there's a door up there. Okay, there's a door there. Let's see how much of the first floor we can explore before I've got to cut the recording. So, some of the YouTubers that I have linked in some of the previous videos includes Pro Jared. Now, he probably has the most critical take on this game of anyone, but I mean, I can see all of his points. I mean, and in the end, what's important about a video game is whether or not you can enjoy it. And I get the impression that he doesn't, but he doesn't do this, but he doesn't completely trash the game as if he were the angry video game nerd, which I adore everything coming out of Cinemassacre. I haven't found a video specifically on this game from Angry Video Game Nerd. Otherwise, I will make a point to link that as soon as I find one. I actually found a YouTuber called Happy Video Game Nerd. Okay, so... Okay, there's nothing in here. But, Happy Video Game Nerd, he had an interesting review, and it's well balanced. I've got one video by Sober Dwarf about an HD remake that was shown. It was briefly available and surrounded in a lot of controversy. I will be linking another video of his that's specifically about this version of Mystic Quest. And I have a few other people. I will be linking videos for music scores, because this has some really good music. I mean, I'm usually not a fan of music in video games. Not so much that I don't like them, because I mean, the music is really good. It's just the melodies repeat so much that they start giving me a headache. I'm leaving the volume up for the playthroughs, because the amount of time that I'm playing in one sitting is so short, and I know a lot of viewers would be perturbed if I wasn't using. Okay, so I've got some more arrows. A lot of users would be perturbed if they're sitting here listening to me talk, and there's this great music available, and they're not getting to hear any of it. I mean, the battle theme music and Tristram's music are probably my two favorite out of here. Which we're at the 20-minute mark now, so I'm going to finish this fight, and then I'll stop the recording, and when we come back tomorrow, I will be at the battlefield outside of the ice pyramid, and then we will continue working our way through here. Because yeah, I honestly have no idea where I'm going, and I don't want to do a lot of this. I don't want to do any of the exploring off camera. So, quick save there, because I don't need to deal with that. I don't need to deal with a quick load that undoes half of what I just accomplished. So, I'll be back tomorrow with another video. Don't forget to check out the links in the description. I've got some really cool video links to other YouTubers. I've got the Amazon link, so you can check out the controller that I use. And, whenever I finish playing Mystic Quest, I will actually do a face-to-face video review of the controller that I'm using, so I can so that people get more information on that. So please like, share, subscribe, and come back tomorrow, or if you're watching this at a later time, whenever, check out the next video in the playlist. Alright, so I'm out. Later.